This is the And Roll Podcast. With your hosts, Chibbsy and Mad Dog. Doggy.
Hey, mate, how you going?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's the way.
The enthusiasm to kick off the podcast is what people want.
Yeah, this is the positive side of the podcast, opening up. We're feeling great.
There's more people downloading the podcast now the Hawks are losing. I think just to hear Hawks fans have to go, like, it's not going well.
Yeah. And none of them are from the Illawarra.
I'm sure. I'll have to look. I can look up the locations. I reckon there's a lot of Perth fans or
a lot of Sydney.
A lot of Sydney, I'll bet.
A lot of Sydney. Yeah. Doggy, we got a guest with us. I did hint at this, and by hint I mean flat out said who it was going to be last week. But my mate Alex, we used to work together, and I was telling the story last week about how, like, I would sort of just talk about NBA. I'd be like, oh, you know, this is going on or whatever. And you would throw out the most obscure references to NBL players. Like, and it's just like, I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I'm like, you know, I've been chatting with you via the socials, and you said, I'm like, when are you coming on the pod? And your response was, when they win.
When we win.
And they did get a win. I've forgotten about it.
It's the distant past now, but
it happened.
I did say.
So here we are. Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Before we get cracking into it, make sure you follow Screech and Roll at Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Threads.
I feel like Threads is taking off.
It's not taking off. I don't know where you're getting that feeling from.
Very optimistic.
Yeah. So speaking of a man who's just bought Meta shares or something, it's Threads taking off. We're going to unfortunately recap the Hawks Phoenix game, which you attended, Alex. Is that correct?
I did. As the official Melbourne correspondent, I did attend.
Okay, did you really?
Yeah, we will get into that.
Tough.
We'll attempt to give a player of the match each from the Hawks squad. We'll also Alex is going to give away the Chris Goulding Flop Award as he was there, and sometimes I feel like you really got to be there to notice who the biggest flop is, and then we'll
100%.
We'll review. We'll do a little preview of the Wildcats game coming up on Saturday night. But what do you reckon? Let's get into it. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so let's go over this Phoenix disaster. The Phoenix disaster of 2025. That's what I thought
I've spent all of my time since then emotionally trying to move on because it was an emotional time for me.
I feel like I am getting better at it, just the going like, well, that happened, and then I get a really quick build up just before the next game of going, it's on, we're on here. They would have figured it out, and then normally by about the end of the second quarter, you go, they've figured nothing out.
Not yet.
Well, in my day-to-day life, I only have one emotion, and that's numb. But when it comes to the Hawks, it really evokes something.
It's how you know you're alive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't care about anything else.
Fair enough. That's good.
Anyway,
so we did go down to the southeast Melbourne Phoenix. 116-76, and I tell you what, that makes it respectable. Like
that's a good result. So
that 76, optics. I feel like I mentally checked out when we sat on 56 for about, I don't know, 12 minutes.
There was
And
a
I
minute
went-
where it felt like we're about to get a 60-point deficit, and I thought, that's it. That's the season.
Honestly, that's what, and I think I really did check out, and I'm so glad that you were there, Alex, to actually give us a little bit more. I'm not glad for you that you were there, but I just I couldn't bring. I normally go back and watch the game again, even if I was at the game. I'll watch it again, and I'll sort of kind of get a better idea of. You notice things that are different. This one, I completely checked out.
Yeah, I'm actually interested in the optics of live.
So the first quarter, it was 30-23. That's not too bad, especially for the
first quarter. Fine.
Yeah.
That first quarter actually had a couple of highlights. Like, we had a couple of dunks, like a putback dunk.
Yes.
And Jonah Bolden even had a putback before he completely ruined the game for the entire team. But
I think he forgot
it didn't look bad.
How to catch the ball, dribble the ball, and just that you have to take the ball down the court. Like, he seemed to get started. It got to a point where he seemed like he was surprised that someone was passing him the ball. He's like,
I was surprised that people were passing him the ball. He was shocking with it. He didn't know what to do.
So, second quarter, not so good. We let them score 36 points in that quarter to our 17. The third quarter was an absolute, just disgusting basketball all around.
Yeah.
A 17-12
that was really...
quarter. Like, that's... Sorry, my son, who is about to turn 9, like, he just played on Monday. Their game was 43 to 26. They won.
Okay.
They're
a respectable
little
margin.
They're little kids. They play on a regular size hoop with a regular ball, and it's that's like there's kids putting up 20. It was a 17-12 quarter, and then it's just we scored the fourth quarter. I don't care about because they basically were able to just
it was whatever by then.
To pull everyone off and send in the kids, and we happened to score 20 points, but it's that they were just handed over to us. Like, we were really on 56 forever until that fourth quarter, and it's like, okay, here, have some.
The last 5 minutes were huge for us.
Yeah,
that third quarter was kind of like I felt like trying to commit suicide by paper cut. Like, it was
bad.
So bad.
So, okay, let's break it right down. You were in the building when Wollongong native Angus Glover.
Oh,
Jesus.
It was NBA Jam level. His shoes are on fire. Just hit that button from anywhere and it was going in.
And we were disrespecting him for the entire first half. We were leaving him open every single time. And he touched it, he looked at the basket, and it was money 100% of the time.
What do you think
every time.
What do you think the idea, though, of leaving him alone? Like, who were they worried about scoring the points on the Phoenix? Like, Phoenix aren't known as a massively offensive
They don't really
team.
have any guys who are that guy.
Why
it's Sobey.
Sobey, but Angus Glover is... Everyone knows he can shoot. He's done it everywhere he's been.
Sobey was actually really good at creating a distraction, I think, in the mid-range because he was committed to that mid-range shot and he was really knocking them down. And we were doubling him at points and Angus just was always on the perimeter, always ready. And we were just disrespecting him the whole game.
Yep.
How do you not call a timeout at some point and go, like, okay, what, Wani, see that guy over there that's just hit 7 from 8?
Yeah. He never misses.
Like, how
wrap him up.
Stop him getting the ball. Yeah. Just don't let him get the ball. If Sobey can't beat you by himself, like, let Sobey get 50.
Yeah, that would hurt less, I think, if Sobey got 50 than Angus Glover putting up 30.
Who else is going to score?
No one on that team.
No one on that team. That's what I don't get. I don't get why you just like treat it like like what we used to do with Perth when Cotton was there, and you do your best with him, but you knew he was going to get his 30, 40, and you can live with it as long as you can stop the other two people scoring into the 20s. Like, that's all you got to do. This is the age-old thing of basketball, is that one man can't beat you by himself. So there's no one else on the Phoenix that is known for getting 20-plus points a game.
No, and we had such a confused defense. I think we were just like, there was miscommunications happening. There was no communications happening a lot of the time.
Like,
Big
did
time.
you see that sort of thing happening where
guys were catching switches and just getting their heads spun, and they would all run in the same direction. It was like watching like a little kid's soccer match.
Yeah, 100%.
Where do you think that's coming from? Like, what was shaking them up so much?
I think early on it was really clear that no one was getting hot from three, and it started to worry people. We started playing scared, where Southeast were playing like their season was on the line. Yeah. And they were playing Hawks basketball. They were playing hustle defense, extremely quick transition offense.
Yeah.
And we were playing scared. We couldn't match it. So that's where it all went wrong.
What? Like, what's there to be scared about? You 1-4. Like,
yeah.
I think fear at this point is like, you're already having a shocker. You're better off just, absolutely running amok.
But also coming off like a comeback to form.
Yeah,
here we are again. Win. So, like, that's got to at least sort of give you some inspiration as to, hey, guys, here's the standard. This is what we do, whether we're at home or on the road. That's our benchmark. And then it was just not there.
I wonder if they, like, with the prep work for this game, if they were just watching, like, Southeast Melbourne tape and everything and watching it, breaking it down, where I would have gone in and went, we're going to rewatch the game that you just won, like, by a million points.
Don't worry about them. This is what we do.
Focus on us.
And see, this is why we won, because of this. Do this. Copy this. This is the template. Do this. Play quickly, get out in transition, move the ball down the court quickly. Let's not have to rely on McGee to be 25 with 11 rebounds or whatever. Just use him as a distraction. But
Alex, what was McGee's demeanor like in the stadium?
He was pretty locked in the first half, I would say, and he seemed kind of pissed off that we were dropping the ball physically and figuratively in so many ways. Although I will say, in the second half, he slowed down and he looked old. I will say that, where we tried to pick up the transition of coming off the half, and he looked slow, which he's pretty old for a basketball player.
He's got a lot of miles on him, for sure.
And he definitely looked it in the second half.
But
I mean, we all played badly, so what are you going to do?
The player that I missed the most in that game, when you could see that McGee was getting tired in the second half, was Lockie Ulbrich.
Lockie Ulbrich, yes. Yes.
He goes, Sam Froley's not known for blistering pace or, really getting up and down the court real quick. But a Lockie just would have been, just to have someone there with that nice finishing touch, good shot stopper, and just real hustling defender that can actually move around the court. Like, that's what we miss there, because you can't put Harry Froling on and do that.
No, absolutely not. But Jonah Bolden should be that guy. That's what he should be. But Jesus Christ, he isn't. And I mean, the stats don't really express my disappointment in Jonah this game. But if you look at the plus minus, I mean, -40 across the game. I haven't seen a plus-minus like that ever.
It was an absolute stinker.
It's wild. Yeah. And I've been high on Jonah Bolden. Like, I thought Jonah Bolden was a good get for the Hawks.
So did I. I couldn't believe we could afford Jonah Bolden for some reason. Yeah. And now I can maybe see why that was so keen.
Have you heard a thing of, like, he basically retired from basketball to start a crypto company?
Yeah, his Bitcoin company.
And then he's all of a sudden back playing basketball and he says he just can't get into the swing of it.
Yeah.
You can feel that in the game. I mean, there was a point where he nutmegged himself. It's with 6 minutes to go.
You think he's
and there was just so many points like that.
Is he disturbed by the crypto market at the moment, maybe?
He needs to get his mind off the coins. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, he seems like a meme coin himself in that game. 24 turnovers, fellas.
That's where we lost it. It was just turnover city. Even in the good first quarter, we were turning it over constantly.
Yeah, turnover city. But, hey, look, there's going to be all these hawk heads out there that have already written us off now. They're going to be like, oh, these guys are so fucking negative, you know. But we need to call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
That was not
a bad performance.
Good at all.
Yeah, not only having 9 assists and turning the ball over 24 times, like you could just look at those stats and go, I'll tell you how the game went. Like,
yeah man. Like,
you're giving them free buckets. They're free. Here, take them.
It was
even Tyler Harvey. I mean, he had 6 turnovers and was playing like he would shake his head sometimes. Like even he couldn't believe how he was playing.
Yeah. What do they do about that ball security handling? Is the answer a Hickey being back or going out and finding someone else?
When's the import coming?
Honestly, that's it. Who do we get at the point? And now we're competing with Perth for shooting import guards.
Yeah.
So like, what are we thinking? I don't think Hickey coming back hurts us by any means, but it's not the solution to our problems.
Yeah, Hickey's also not infallible. He's known for a wild pass or turnover that gets.
Yeah, he takes a risk.
Yeah, he's a risky player, but it's sort of that high reward as well. Like when it works, you just see amazing things happen.
Incredible.
And but Hickey having like Sam Froling coming back eventually as well, if they can figure out this import spot. And it's so hard because Trey Kell set a bar that's almost impossible. It's first team NBL level.
Yeah, we're not getting that.
I mean, we've just been blessed and conditioned over the last season to be like, this is how things are, and apparently they're not. And I think what's happening now, as much as I love Davo, in fact, he's better than Michael Jordan.
So I've heard.
We've all declared. But
the numbers don't lie.
What's happening right now is even beyond Davo coming back. Like I think that it's reliant on this import spot being.
I think
correct.
Davo will. He'll get everyone on board with playing that fast transition basketball, and he'll. I think he's really going to take to being that starting guard, and not want to give that up to an import that's going to come in as well. Like, it's more just seeing how his game is going to improve, and everything as he plays. Do we not know that it's entirely possible that he can score 20-something points a game if he's got given the opportunity to have that many shots, have the ball that much? I think
maybe he comes back with like a deadly 3-ball all of a sudden, and now
imagine
he's reliable. That would be amazing.
Yeah, and attacking the bar, like he's never afraid to attack the basket, like, and sometimes you just want someone that is just going to force it. You know what I mean? Like make it happen.
Well, he can do that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I'll say. I feel like Harvey is just getting completely overworked. Like
100%.
He's just he's trying to do it all himself. Like that's
he needs help.
That's what he's doing. Yeah.
How about Harry Frolling's 11 points, 100% shooting off the bench? Yeah,
he looked good when he wasn't matched up on an import on that last quarter. He was knocking him down. He also manages to pick up like 4 fouls in about 2 minutes. 4 minutes or something.
It's like, was it 4 fouls in 4 minutes?
I think so, yeah. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it's just, and every time he just starts, he's lucky he doesn't get teched like after each
every
time.
Yeah.
You just see, I swear to God, they're like, cut any mics off that are down that near the court there. It's like, if he's
I kind of love it. I think he's like a fun addition to that like end of the match.
Yeah.
Fuck it kind of lineup.
Yeah, I love that. I love that he's lippy.
Yeah.
I think if he can not foul as much, I think he's actually he's a pretty handy dude to have that matches up against some other bigs in the league really well.
Yeah. He's sturdy.
And get Sam back, and then Harry's is he an injury replacement? Something, I think. I don't know if he's a...
I think he is, isn't he? Yeah,
possibly.
I think he is.
I don't know if he plays if Sam comes back. Yeah, entirely possible. But let's, I guess, pick our players from the match. All right, you were there, Alex. So let's say you've probably got a better idea. You probably saw some more stuff off the ball. If you got to give a player of the match from the Hawks, who are you going to give it to?
I think it was fairly easy watching that game to give player of the match for me because none of the obvious guys were doing it.
Yeah.
There's temptation to give it to McGee just because he did do so much work across that first half.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I'm going to give it to Jackson Ball, our young development player out of New Zealand. I think when he came on, he was tough against guys who were head and shoulders above him. He took shots. He didn't look scared. Everyone else was playing scared, and he just took shots. And he got one up over...
17 years old, that kid.
He's like high school age. He got one up over Jordan Hunter.
Yeah.
He played really well. And even in the post-game presser, Tatum made a statement about how he was showing toughness in practice. And he absolutely showed toughness on the court.
You reckon he's going to see more minutes?
I would love him to. I think he had a bit of, good court vision, really confident to just rip on it.
Pretty early. He went to him early in the second half as well. What are we going to do here?
I think that was a real vote of confidence, and it shows you that he has been showing up at practice and really impressing people. So I'm very excited for him.
That's a great call. I'm glad that you chose him because I completely forgot. I've tried to wipe the game from my memory. I forgot that was a bright spot of the game.
You and everyone else,
No, but that was good. It was like when Johnny Narkle got his little cameo at the end of the Bullets game. We spoke about Jackson Ball right before the season kicked off here on the pod. Mm-hmm. We're talking about how those 2 seasons he's played over in New Zealand, he's putting up such crazy numbers. He's a kid. And he did not look intimidated by the situation at all.
Not at all.
No.
Yep.
He's a big kid as well.
Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah, it didn't look huge on the court because he was surrounded by that Southeast defensive lineup, which is so tall. And even some of our guys are really tall next to him, but he muscled him down. I was really impressed.
Yeah. He's a solid build. he was going to be my choice as well, to be honest.
Nice. Yeah. I took the...
it seemed like he was a real positive to come on at a time where things were going downhill. And it was like, it was kind of like a shot. It was an injection of hope for the future, at least. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, you strike gold if one of your development players can become a rotation player.
Yeah, that would be huge.
Look at Perth's the coach's son.
Really?
Their development player. You know, the one that they kicked their import guard out so he could have his spot.
Easy there, easy.
We've been copping heat.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've got to write this down when I've said this thing because I like to post it on TikTok and roll up Perth fans.
A supercut of just all the shit you talk on Perth.
Yeah. I've just got the easy one. There's something about watching McGee just swap balls away that just brings me joy like a little kid on Christmas. The scoring's great, but the blocks that he comes up with, there's so much aggression behind them. And I'm like,
I love it.
Yeah, it's not only can you not score, but I'm insulted you tried. That's what they're like. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Great to be in the room.
Yeah. So, I'll give it to McGee, but I'm glad you guys picked Jackson Ball. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Good pick. All right, we've got an award to give away. It's everyone's favourite award. Alex was in the building.
I'm excited about this.
We're just happy that Chris Goulding didn't hurt himself flopping in front of us.
All right, the Chris Goulding Flop Award. Alex, you were there. Who do you give this award to for the week?
I thought I had a really good one for this because I had it in my mind, a certain player that I thought in the moment when I was watching the game was kind of overselling it a little bit. He definitely, went down a couple times, but just stayed down a little too long.
Okay.
And I'm not going to give it to him. That player was Jordan Hunter.
Geordie Hunter gets a runners up, Chris Goulding.
Special mention.
Mention because at the end of the day, I couldn't be mad at any of the players. Every single player played like really great basketball, unfortunately. So I couldn't in good conscience give it to them.
Yeah.
So I think about like what the spirit of the award is. It's like most theatrical flop or like just biggest pest. Like someone who's being annoying when they don't have to be.
Yep.
And it was the officiating. When Tatum got that double tech, it was so weak and it was for nothing. And the sarcastic bowing he gave the ref, and then, it was just weak. And it was the same around the league this round.
Brian Gorgian got ejected, and it's like I was
ejected for nothing. Nothing.
They're like, he jumped. And it's like, do you know how bad his hips are? He's not capable of jumping. He's an old man. Apparently the last time he got ejected from a game was like 1978 or something. It was like...
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah. It's just like, what are they doing with these texts? Like, what?
They're giving them out so quick at the moment, and I feel like it's been a kind of shift this season especially. I see it every round.
Like when you're at the sandpit, it's not a big stadium. Like where our seats are have been pretty close to around the bench and everything. You can hear when some coaches are screaming from the sideline, and there's some where nothing seems to have happened. They stop a game and everyone's like, "What happened? What was that?"
Yeah,
they're like, "Oh,
baffling.
the coach got a tech." It's like, for what? It doesn't look like anything else happened.
Yep,
out of the ordinary. And they didn't seem to say anything. It's just like the refs just get the shits eventually about being called on bad calls.
They've had a huddle.
Yeah.
If
I was coaching the team, I'd be ejected in the first 90
every
seconds,
game.
every game,
100%.
every game.
You wouldn't see a second half of the entire season.
No.
It's just it wouldn't be possible. Like, it's just good. About time the refs bloody got a flop award. Say, they had a shocker this whole round.
We won't get into it with the Sydney game, but Jesus Christ, do yourself a favour and watch that Adelaide Cairns game on replay if you haven't. Some beautiful refs protecting the beautiful Bryce Cotton work.
I bet.
Like, I get the NBL is like a privately owned business. Like, there is one man they can just basically write the script and be like, "This would be good. This would be great if this happened." But try and hide it.
Don't make it
have a little bit of shame.
Come on. Ridiculous. All right, we'll try and end on a positive note. Let's look into the game coming up on Saturday against the Wildcats.
I love that Hawks. It still makes me laugh.
So, Alex, have you ever been to the sandpit when they're doing a in memoriam section, like say a life member or something dies?
No, I've never witnessed that live.
So we're there, and I don't know if me and Mad Dog were the only people that were so disrespectful of that situation to laugh at the end of it. But they're like, for like, let's say a moment silence for Jono, who's been a member for 30 years. He's passed away, and everyone's silent. But to finish the moment of silence, it's the hawk screech. So it's silence, and it just goes, and you're like,
so everyone's like super solemn and like just standing around, heads bowed, and then out of nowhere, it's like.
I reckon all moments of silence should be ended with the hawk screech.
It's not the worst way to do it, is it? Because what's a moment?
Puts a stamp on it, doesn't it?
No one knows when a
moment's
moment
over. Let's get back to it.
That's how you know.
Then everyone's like, yes!
Standing until we score.
Hey, baby! Ooh.
You get called for dance or something kicks in.
I'm really sorry you're dead.
Okay, so round 6 going to kick off. We've got to fly back to Perth. I swear we were just there. We were there.
We were just there, man.
3 weeks ago.
Just there.
Yeah.
So a lot of the matchups and everything pretty much go the same. We're going to have, you got JLA who torched us against McGee last time. He was just having a field day. I'm sure they're going to go back to that. You've got Dylan Windler, who seems to be on an absolute heater at the moment. You've got, I refuse to remember his name, but Coach's son.
Is it Jaron?
Jaron, really. Who is also playing out of his skin and has, as a development player, forced out the Perth massive import signing, Mason Jones.
He's the Nathan Cleary of the NBL.
Devastated.
Yeah. The coach's son's here. See you later, Mason Jones. Go back to the G League.
G League.
See you later.
Yeah.
Not required.
You're just not up to it.
Yeah.
Mason Jones. Was Mason Jones up to it or not? What do you reckon, Alex?
I would have liked to see him get more comfortable in the league. It did feel like he was making that adjustment slowly, but we've seen that happen with imports before.
Yeah.
I was sad to see him go, honestly. I feel like we didn't even scratch the surface on what he would have been capable of, but they seemed pretty confident that he was a bad fit for that team.
It did, hey. It makes you think, was it like attitude? Was it the fact that the coach wants his son to play his position? Like,
who could say?
What is it? But how would you feel if that flight from Perth that he was on happened to land in Albion Park.
I wouldn't have been mad about it. I think that would have been huge. Yeah,
really.
And he got driven up to Berkeley and dropped off at training to have a shoot around. Would you want Mason Jones playing for the Hawks?
Maybe. I don't think it's the exact archetype we're after, but it's some like experience and energy that we could always use. He was more confident with the ball than a lot of our guys are at the moment, and a player I really would have liked to see grow in this league. I think it's harder than we think making the transition from somewhere like the US and the G League to like FIBA.
Yeah. Look at Liberty Freeman just packed his bags up and left the Bullets as well.
Yeah. I mean, we're hemorrhaging imports.
Yeah, and apparently Admiral Schofield's 1 foot out the door at Cairns. Not by his choice, by the clubs. Apparently imports are just going to be getting cut.
Because they're soft.
The only people that really nailed their imports seem to be Melbourne United.
Oh, you hate to see that, don't you?
God damn it.
Sydney Kings.
And I guess like the Tasmania and seem to have done all right with their imports as well.
Tasmania are kind of growing into their skin a little bit, which is good.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them doing well.
Yeah, I think they are going to do well, but they've had a rough. They've been on the road for like all the games bar 1 or 2, something.
Oh, true. Sure. Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, long time on the road.
They'll finish up there.
They look fine.
Yeah. They've got the grit.
This matchup against Perth, you got Perth coming off a loss as well. Wait, did they lose to the Bullets?
Perth just lost to Sydney, didn't they? Oh, you mean Sydney prior?
Yeah. Did they lose to the Bullets and to Sydney? Did that happen, or did I make that up in my mind?
Hang on.
I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure it was one of like the Bullets, because it was like
they must have.
And then the Bullets beat them, and Sydney beat them. But
Casey Prather carried that Bullets team like Hercules. Yeah. It was insane.
It's going to be
the Bullets are well and truly
every
screwed
week
if Casey Prather gets injured.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen this dude they've just signed? The Bullets just signed this another G League dude. He plays for the Mad Ants in the G League.
Mad Ants?
I don't know. They must be an affiliate of some club, but he's like a 30-year-old shooting guard who's got some crazy high 3-point percentage, like over his whole career.
Great.
So, yeah.
I'm happy for them.
They haven't gone with some sort of, like a young. They've just gone experience. Get someone in here that can.
Did they think to have a look in the Indonesian league for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Perth play Cairns tomorrow. Today.
Yeah. Okay. They're on a double
today.
Header. They must. So Ignite. They got an Ignite Cup.
Oh yeah.
Yes. It's Ignite tonight. Yeah. And then us.
So my worry with this Perth thing is that we see a repeat of the Phoenix game. Hopefully not in score and turnovers and all that sort of crap, but the fact that you've got the same thing where you've got like a Dylan Windler who seems to just be knocking everything down that he throws up as well. But it's like, are they going to just try and stop JLA from scoring in the paint, and then he's just going to do an Angus Glover to us and just be sinking everything? Like, I'd
like to think we learnt our lesson that game, and we're not going to like hang as deep and just leave those 3-point shooters open all day.
Is it a McGee problem though?
Well, honestly, I would say JLA became McGee's dad.
Yeah,
at some point in that game.
It doesn't match up, unfortunately, quite well.
Yeah,
like he played like JLA was
JLA
like
can also knock down a 3 pretty consistently as well. Yeah,
once they figured McGee out, like he had him covered big time.
So think to last season, Sam Froling would always contest the 3 ball. If he saw that was happening, he didn't just stay under the hoop and hope he missed. He at least made an attempt to get out there and get an arm up in front of the shooter. We're not going to see McGee do that. It's just not there.
It's not his game.
No. So
he's not running out of the key.
So who is?
I think this game is going to
or someone like that. Like Wani can't guard everyone.
Yeah, I think it is going to live and die on Wani and Mason.
Yeah.
I think how they play, if they play scared like they did on the weekend, then it's just over.
You remember the first quarter when we played Perth a few weeks ago? The Hawks looked unbelievable defensively.
Yes.
They had
Yep.
like 5 or 6 steals.
So much hustle. Yeah.
They were coming in from behind. They were doing those sneaky little have that second defender come in behind the guy dribbling the ball and just tap it away. Just tap it away and start running.
Yep.
And they did that the whole first quarter. And you and Doggy and I spoke about it, but it was like that. You just go, we're on here. They figured it out. I think it was the second game we'd played, and you go, oh, good, okay.
Yeah, we're back.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. I would be showing them that quarter over and over again and being like, don't worry about anything else. How we came out to do this game, keep doing that. Do you think the same starting 5? Do you think Toddy Blanchfield is there, or do you think they bring Bales in or someone?
I don't know if I'm playing Toddy Blanchfield this time. His numbers have been bad. I think he's good to have on the court from a coaching perspective and an experience perspective. I think he
coach on the court.
Yeah, he runs it really well, but he's been building a brick house. I mean, he's just been thunker after thunker from 3.
Yeah.
And we need either someone who's going to be quicker or someone who's going to be sharper on the rim. And I don't think we have anyone who's deadly from 3 at the moment.
Bales doesn't seem to want to shoot.
He looks a bit scared, honestly.
He seems to be efficient when he does, but he's not willing to get those shots up.
He looks desperate for a pass.
I saw Davo was training, like full training this week. Is Davo back?
Who knows?
So
he could be. I've heard talk that he could be back as soon as this week, whatever that means, back training or playing.
So I've seen that the full training he was in, and after that horrible game against the Phoenix, you would think that there would have been import talk all week. And there hasn't been. So I'm kind of like, is Davo back?
Maybe. And then, isn't there photos of him training?
Yeah, he's
he was at courtside in Melbourne.
Yeah, full training. And the reason being they might not want to pull a trigger on an import until they see Davo on the court.
I'm worried they're not going to pull a trigger on an import, full stop.
What about when Hardy becomes nationalised in January and we've got 2 import spots?
Well, maybe. Maybe we go for 2. From all the talk, I definitely get the sense that they're looking for a reason not to replace the import slot.
You think just the money?
I think that's probably a factor.
I'm going to say 2 words. Russell Westbrook.
Oh, finally someone said it.
He just signed for the Kings.
Oh, did he?
I think we could get him still.
Yeah.
I think JaVale can get on the phone.
Yeah, Malcolm Brogdon just said he's retiring from the NBA, but not anything else.
Not from basketball, though.
Not from basketball. Because the Knicks gave him a contract. The Knicks gave him a deal, and he's like, actually, no. On second thoughts, no, I don't want to. Yeah.
I mean, he's rich as hell. He doesn't need a Knicks sideline contract, so
he definitely doesn't. And come and just swim in the rock pools in Wollongong.
Be a superstar in.
That was enough to get JaVale McGee here. They just said there's beaches near it.
I've heard that Wollongong is a beach town.
That's it. Done.
That's all there is to it. Yeah.
Where do I sign? All right. So what's your prediction for the Perth game then?
Are you talking
about? We do it.
Yeah, you reckon you'll get it done?
I think we do it. I think there's a hunger there. I think Tyler Harvey can't take another loss like that. He's going to be really drilling it into everyone. this gap. So I think we can do it. I don't think we match up super well. I think it'll be close. But I think we can do it.
Yeah, bloody.
I'm saying there's 1 point in it. I'm saying
maybe
89, 88 to the Hawks.
Jeez, that'd be.
Yeah, no one cracks 100, but I think we do it.
Okay, well, I'm willing to go on a hope and a wish, and and see that happen. But honestly, I just don't know what. It's nerve wracking now.
What are you going to get week to week? Like we look like bloody
consistency's not there, and I keep hearing these little whispers that there is like some the dressing room isn't fantastic.
I could see that. The way they played Southeast definitely felt like there was not good communication, not good like friendships happening there per se.
There was that story written about J-Rock, being trouble and stuff like this in the change room and all that sort of thing. And they all came out and said that's an absolute lie. But then I have heard that, that didn't come from nowhere. And it wasn't
interesting.
It maybe wasn't specifically about him being an issue in the change room, but there are issues.
In general. Yeah. That's horrible news.
Is Tatum safe?
Tatum's safe. I think so. I think every time people talk about Hawks on the comeback, they talk about how good of a coach Tatum is and that he's got the tools and that people want to play well for him.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but from what I can tell, he wouldn't be my first cut or my second. So
it's too early to start talking crazy stuff.
Yeah, the Hawks Hawks normally let you continue to coach for at least 2 years if you can win 2 games a season. So
and he's got one, so we're on track.
Yeah. He's not like an Ange Postecoglou of
39 days, big Ange.
Yeah. See you later.
Yeah, I hope he got paid so much money. Just
he did.
Soccer talk. I hope he got so much money. That's all I hope. When I saw that, I was like, I hope he got paid a lot of money.
He got paid.
All right. All right, fellas. Yeah, we unfortunately spoke about the Phoenix game. We've given our players a match. Flop award has been given out, and we are confident of a Hawks win in Perth. 8 p.m. Saturday. Let's go.
Let's go.
Make sure you're following us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. Is it called Twitter anymore? It's not, is it?
Threads.
Yes.
X, the everything app.
The everything app, X. You're going to be able to fire missiles from that app soon, I'm pretty sure. So
whatever you want.
Anything you want. Make sure you follow us everywhere. Leave us a review. Tell your friends if they're in the NBL and into the Hawks. They should be listening.
And why wouldn't you?
That's it. Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, boys. It's good to be here.
Let's
Cheers, Alex.
Do it again soon. How about if they win?
Hey, I'll come on again if they win.
Just like if they get a win, you'll know Alex will come on and talk about it.
I'm back.
Yeah. Hopefully he's bet a lot. Yeah. All right. Thanks, fellas.
See ya.